Bueno, mi gente, llegamos a otro día más MLB The Show. Vamos al tiro hoy, mi gente. Hoy hay que tratar de ganar, tratar de llegar lejos, movernos, abrir un par de cartas nuevas, tratar de comprar la Cater Marté, que no tenemos tanto billete. Necesitamos hacer billete para comprar la Cater Marté por lo menos. Hay que abrir paquetes, tratar de sacar cartas, vender y tratar de llegar al negocio. Ya por lo menos tenemos a Anthony Santander, que no lo vamos a usar. Porque yo con Anthony Santander no le doy ni un coco. Ya estamos terminando una mini season. Vamos a abrir después la Moonshot y después le vamos a hacer el de Chris Bryant. Vamos a tratar de estar un tiempito extra, que sea lo que Dios quiera hoy. Así que mi gente, gracias por estar ahí, gracias por los likes, suscríbase y denle like, comparta, active la campanita. Active la campanita. Mi gente, último día de Casa City. Último día de Casa City hoy. Jugando de día. Me gusta más jugar de noche. Estamos jugando de día, pero me gustan más los jueguitos de noche. Así que
Y clock.
vamos por encima. Dímelo, LeBron, ¿qué ha pasado, papá? Vamos a tirar al Leiter, que no tenemos la suerte que queremos, pero estamos ahí.
Activo.
Dímelo, Manuel, papi, seguro que sí. Estamos activos, estamos ready.
Live from Blue River Stadium. Diamond
Vamos a dar esta
Listo
vuelta.
para un ranked.
Sí, mano, vamos a darle el ranque hoy a ver qué pasa. Que el juego a mí me tiene olvidado esta semana. Este juego me tiene en el olvido hoy. Mi parque favorito.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Uno de mis parques favoritos, papi.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Corrals it, and there's one down.
Manito.
This
Wow.
is Corbin Carroll.
Arieta un buen pitcher, ¿oíste?
And that one fouled off. Arrieta.
Arieta un buen pitcher.
I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is
llegando hoy corrido al ranque de uno, mi gente.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes,
Batting
but
first,
found a
the
way.
designated
Just
hitter,
kept it simple.
Jorge
Played Pepper with the middle of the
Soler.
infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jorge Soler.
No balls,
now
one
at
strike.
the plate as he swings through strike one. Late with the swing there.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get
balls,
somebody
2
up in the bullpen as soon as he starts.
Runner on the go. Base hit, left
No
center
picó,
field.
papá. No picó, papá.
Headed for the plate. Relay to second, and he's
No
out
sé.
of tag for 2.
Tenía que seguirlo con Corbin
And
Carroll,
one
no
run
seguirlo
is
con
in to
Soler.
score. That one hammered center field. Rings on the move.
Tenía que seguirlo con Corbin Carroll, no con Soler, hermano. Pero no me atreví.
Back here with my pal Siggy.
Mano, no he ganado.
Not on the mound.
No he ganado con Al Leiter. No he ganado todavía un juego con Al Leiter. Y he tirado cabrón. Me duele un poco porque he tirado brutal con él. He tirado brutal, mi gente. Juego 1-0, 3-0, así. O creo que sí que gané uno y estaba perdiendo. Porque empecé a batear lo último.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2. Ball.
No se swing, papi.
Struck him out looking.
Vamos a ver, mi gente.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Mantle
Did he go?
started after it, tried to
Wow, no
hold
se
up.
swing, mi
Now
pan.
look to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Back to the mound, he's got it.
Al Leite lo que tiene es el control. Creo que es el control lo que tiene esta carta. Papi, Corey Seager es un cartón, papi. Si tú tienes a Corey Seager, lo tienes para allá arriba trepado, mi gente. Yo no me imagino esta carta de Corey Seager con un capitán de Texas. Vamos a ponerle con el hijo de Al Leite, con Jake Leite. O con Soriano. No me lo quiero imaginar, mi gente. Se lo juro que no me lo quiero imaginar. Tiene que ser un cartón de madre.
Rip towards third. Rolls across the diamond. One out in the second. Jeff Bagwell will hit next.
Fíjate, ahorita estaba comparando las primeras bases. Creo que Jeff Bagwell es la primera base más dura que hay en el juego. No sé, creo. Está bien dura, de verdad. En contacto, no en power, pero en contacto y lo demás. Está muy bien la carta.
One out, bases empty. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Es que está duro. El sinker de Jake Arrieta está en la madre. Sinker está en la madre, mía. Sinker hay que respetarlo, de verdad.
Fought off foul. 2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball there.
No, le cayó en la línea. Le cayó en la línea. Le gustaron las mush. Le gustaron las mush contra los derechos.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And makes the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Adolis Garcia now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 1-2.
That one down the line, and it kicks off the bag.
What? Le dio en la base.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting him that at bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes with.
Roberts has it for 1.
Wow, me llegó quieto.
It's a fielder's choice. Anthony Santander at the plate.
The first baseman, Anthony Santander.
There's a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's
a ball. Count is full.
Foul. We'll see.
Hay somebody que después viene después, mi gente.
On the ground to third.
Este es lo que yo digo.
Can't glove it cleanly. Everybody's going to be safe.
Esto es lo que yo digo, mi gente. Esto es lo que yo digo. Con Al Leite. Esas jugadas estúpidas así fueron las que me frustraron. Ahora no puedo tirar el corner. Ahora no puedo tirar el corner. No sé por qué no puedo tirar el corner.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third.
No me deja tirar corner.
Safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Here's the shortstop at the
The
plate.
shortstop,
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie
And
Robinson.
foul ball. Here's a high chopper. To first, and he beats
No
it.
tiró.
Everyone's safe.
No tiró.
Here's the left fielder.
No
Tim
compito
Green
contra eso.
on the ground.
That's a
And
foul
that's
ball.
just foul.
No tiró en ningún momento.
Hard hit left side. Toss to Bagwell. They limit the damage.
No tiró.
Top half of the third.
Vamos a ver si por lo menos le podemos hacer.
Ryan Roberts.
Necesitamos hacerle por lo menos 3 carreras, porque si
Marietta
no...
back to work. And that's it for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ground ball up the middle.
Necesito por lo menos hacer 3 carreras.
And a good start to the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
Buen batazo.
Now it's the right field.
Buen batazo.
Swing.
Ah, mirando la busqué.
This is one of those
Mirando la
situations.
busqué.
Infielders have to.
Runner on the goal. And a foul ball. Line drive. And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and
Vamos, por
second.
poco no llega, vamos.
Now batting, designated
Jorge
hitter,
Soler up at the
Jorge
plate.
Soler.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Now he's
Reventuki. Será Reventuki, papi.
Coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did. And
here's Marte.
Bien, vamos. Bien, empatamos.
So up next,
Now batting,
Terry Pendleton.
third baseman,
He's over
Terry
one.
Pendleton.
Runner on the go. On the
Vamos a
ground
correr,
right
papi.
side. Sneaks
Vamos a correr.
through, base hit. The run scores
Bien.
from third, and it's an RBI single.
Now batting,
3-2, they
the
take
first
the
baseman,
lead.
Jeff
Now,
Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell. Just missed.
Outside, that's a ball.
Junior on third. Pendleton at first. 2 out of the inning. Runner takes off.
Vamos a correr, papi.
Base hit in
Vamos a
the right
correr,
center.
caballo.
In to score from third. It's
Bien, vamos a
3-2.
correr.
back-to-back
Now
base
back.
hits.
Fuera de Bauer, papi.
Tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. There goes the runner. Chases the fastball.
Buen single.
And we're
Buen
back
single, mano.
as we
Leading
go
off for the
to the
51,
last of the third.
the center
Digging
fielder,
in is the switch-hitting
Mickey
outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Mantle.
And that one
No,
is
that's-
No le hace
inside.
swing a esa bola. Ah, no la cogió, me está contando. Este tipo me está contando a mí, mano. Griffin Conan, estuve quedando muy bien con él, pero me está
All
costando.
over that one right there.
Está costando
Just a
muchísimo.
solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the air out towards right center.
Me está costando muchísimo. Necesito por lo menos
He's
tirar
got it. And there's one away.
5 o 6 entradas con el
Every day
Laker.
during batting practice, these outfielders
De una.
get about
5 o 6
10
entradas
minutes
con
of
al Laker.
balls in the gaps.
Para poder
They
llegar a donde yo
practice this,
quiero.
and when the
Si
game
no,
comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Adolis Garcia digs in now. And that
Ball.
misses. 1-0. And that one fouled off. One down. Runners at second and third.
That's a ball.
Ese es el aire, él no lo hace swing.
2-1.
That one is absolutely.
El aire, él no lo hace swing.
Should be extra bases.
Se empató el juego de nuevo.
Now the second
No me está gustando este juego.
Tie ball game 4-4.
No me está gustando porque le está saliendo los hits muy estúpidos a él. Le está viendo que le está saliendo todo. No me está gustando este juego. Le está saliendo todo a él. Todo. Todos los hits. Todo. Todo. Ya perdió confianza. Ya se volvió al Lakers. Ya está perdiendo todo. Ya no. No me está cuadrando. Nada.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kona sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Now a chance for Jason Barrett. He's 0 for 1.
Vamos a ver si ahora puedo.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's
4
0-1.
runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Ya me está costando todo. Todo.
He makes the grab, and that is that.
Perdió confianza. 4 entradas, nada más ha tirado.
Back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Jason Barrett. And that one hammered. Rings.
Ese how.
Long run. And he makes the catch. One up, one down. And now Ryan Roberts,
the second baseman,
singled and scored his first time. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay.
He's safe. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite.
Lifted in the
Ah,
air.
no tiene lógica, mano.
Garcia settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play.
No tiene lógica, mi gente.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Jackie Robinson. On the ground to third.
Ya me está costando todo a mí.
Toss to Bagwell. And
Bueno,
one gone to the fourth.
voy a tener que hacer un nuevo equipo ya. Para hacer lo que viene.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. Both 2 in this one. Next offering popped in the air, right field.
Nuevo equipo para la semana que viene, mi gente. Nuevo equipo para la semana que viene.
Mickey Mantle,
The
the
center
next to
fielder,
hit.
number 7.
Great speed,
Yep.
and great power, a great
Mantle.
athlete, quite simply. First
That's
pitch,
the ball.
and he just misses.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Griffey gets under it. Pulls it in.
Voy a tener que traer nuevo equipo para la semana que viene.
And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Checks
go?
into the first pitch. Look down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Now the 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Dos bolas malas.
Ripped on a line. Mantle makes the grab, 1 down. So now the DH spot, Jorge Soler. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A ver si lo puedo empatar.
A really nice game at the plate. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield.
Ay, se out, se out.
Over to second for one. And that's two.
Bueno. Buen
Ready to
juego.
go for the last half of the inning. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these players really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Short hop liner handled it short to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Cattell Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman,
No
Cattell
se swing con Catel.
Marte.
Marte,
No se swing,
that's a
brother.
ball
Con Catel es que no se
outside
swing.
one. 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a foul out of
Papi,
play.
le da muy bien con Catel. Le
Bases
da muy bien
empty,
con
one
Catel.
away. Last half of inning number 5. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Papi, la carta de Catel, Dios mío, yo la estoy llorando, yo la estoy sufriendo. La carta de Catel Marte yo todavía estoy sufriendo bien. Este año no le he podido tener,
That's ball 4.
No le he podido
Tried
tener,
another
mano,
sinker,
esa
but
carta
couldn't
está
find a zone.
nasty,
So, man
nasty,
aboard. In
nasty, de
steps
verdad.
Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Well, strike
0
one is so
balls, 1
critical
strike.
in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate. Looking to do
No se swing, mi
damage.
pana.
Marte,
1-1.
the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Well struck left field. This one's got a chance. Gives up the body
No se swing, mi
and
pana.
makes the catch.
Just an
Ta.
incredible play to sacrifice
Tipo
his
ta.
body. He's all in for this
Now
thing.
batting.
Bien despierto en
Third
eso.
baseman,
No se swing el tipo, no se swing.
He's already homered in this game.
Pendleton.
That one
Ball.
misses. Ball 1. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss as he was out
1
front
and 2 is
that
the
time.
count.
Here's a rip to short.
Wow.
And he's there for the 3rd out.
Yo le he dado 10 hits y no he hecho carrera. No, bueno, 4 carreras, 10 hits. Pero tenía hombre en segunda como 3 veces ya. Y nada.
Top of the 6th inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Leading off for Puerto Rico, the third baseman, Terry
Pendleton.
Pendleton.
Se me hace demasiado perfecta su vista como para que no le haga swing a nada fuera
Sí,
de la zona.
brother, mayormente al slider.
That one fouled
Mayormente al slider,
Well,
brother.
these guys do a
Papi, no
good
le hace
job
swing
of
a
putting the
ningún
ball in
slider.
play, and
A
that
ningún
makes
slider le ha
things
hecho
more
swing.
challenging on
Con
the
los derechos.
defensive side. Only two
Sospechoso, cara con ceja alzada.
No, está bien, pero...
plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one. And
Eso sí que está raro.
Only 2 so far.
Yo le tiro el slider o quarter también a los derechos y no hace swing. Con ninguno.
Swing and a ball drill.
Coño,
Center
mamo,
field.
le di bien.
Makes his way towards it.
Le di bien,
Makes the
coño.
catch for the out. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Fouled off. He was late. Santander hauls it in for the out. And that
Now
quickly
batting,
2
the
away.
left fielder, Griffin.
Now here is
Griffin Conine.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Ese slider, él no lo hace swing. A ese.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
A ese él no le hace swing. A ninguno le ha hecho swing.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for Abu
And
Dhabi,
here's the first
baseman,
Anthony Santander.
Santander.
And that's
That's
off
inside.
the
Ball.
inside
A ninguno.
edge. Ball one.
Al sinker sí le hace así porque el sinker rompe.
Liner, base hit.
Al sinker sí le hace
The
así.
leadoff man aboard.
Al slide a ninguno. Está raro, ¿la? Pero pues está bien.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
That's
that.
it.
Eso es parte de la vida.
Much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour.
Al core sí le hace.
That's a very
Pero el
impressive
slide a
swing of the
ninguno.
bat.
Mira, primero el slide que le hace
There's a
así.
certain point where you have to commit to what you think
No ball,
you
2
see,
strikes.
and he guessed wrong right there.
That's a
Nasty
ball.
slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering
Ball.
upstairs.
That's up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the...
Pendleton. There's one.
Got it.
Now to Bagwell.
Let's go.
That's two.
I think there's always something pretty
Now
about watching a
batting,
5-4-3
shortstop,
double play.
Jackie.
Just see the ball
Robinson.
whip around the diamond with quickness and accuracy. That was nice.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Out towards right center field. Carroll on the move to the gap.
Bueno.
No trouble here. Puts it away for
No
the
tenés que
out.
hacer.
And that
Estoy
ends
esperando a
the
ver qué
inning.
él va a hacer. Ya lo 10 hit, mano. 10 hit. Estoy esperando a ver qué hacer. Porque estoy
And we're
pensando
back.
Leading
And now the
traerle,
closer comes
cambiarle
up
a
to
Bobby Witt.
Jason
Pero estoy pensando en Bobby Witt. No
Jason
quiero cambiarlo, pero no le estoy bateando con Bobby Witt. Todo lo que le he dado es out. Todo.
Chop left
Ay,
side.
Dios mío.
Robinson.
Tan lindo que ese
Simpson
sinker
to
ahí.
first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. And
The
now
batter
it's the
number
switch
one.
hitting second
Dale,
baseman,
papá, no hay
Brian
problema.
Roberts.
Brian
Robert.
That's off
Ball.
the inside
No hay
corner.
problema. Arieta es muy
And
buena
that's
carta
ball
también.
one.
No voy a.
Line drive.
Coño, otro doble más para no hacer nada. No, quédate.
Now batting, the
Man at
shortstop,
first with
Bobby
one gone.
Witt
Now here's
Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. That misses.
No, that missed.
And that's ball one.
Now these guys definitely looking
1-0.
for a big swing of the bat right here.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. Robinson. And Witt is out.
Wow, brother, no he hecho nada con Bobby Witt.
Routine, but that doesn't mean it's always
No
gonna
he hecho
be
nada
smooth.
con Bobby
He
Witt,
delivered
man.
a good play right there.
Out there to center. Squeezes it. And that's
No he
the
hecho
third
nada,
out.
mano. Nada.
Bottom of the seventh. And the batter now, Tim Raines. John Franco
pitching.
on to pitch here.
And
John
the offense
Franco.
needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The
That's a
changeup
ball.
missing. And 1-1. That clips the corner. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it, otherwise.
Runner on the go. There's a
That's
ball.
ball down. No. He's in
Safe in
there.
second, and that was not close. On the ground to the
Foul.
left. And foul ball. The 1-1. Just
No, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the seventh. In the air, center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. So now it's Corey Seager. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings through that. One away with a runner at third.
0-2.
¡Qué mierda! No pude subir en la puta mano. El puto dedo no lo pude subir. Mierda, mano. No pude subirlo. El PCI. Se quedó la bola.
And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sack fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Vamos a ver si le hacemos 3. Ahora hay que hacerle 3.
Tosses the first, third out.
Vamos a batear.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler.
Coño, dale atrasado para darle doble. ¡Ay, pero para allá! No, por el aire, papi. Vamos por el aire, caballo. Era por el aire que tenía que darle. Así mismo, pero por el aire, por arriba. Será atrasado doble otra vez.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one pushed foul. And there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting,
Terry
the third
Pendleton
baseman,
getting ready to hit.
Pendleton.
Right side, hard hit.
Throws
to first, and it's a 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Ahorita no hice.
High fly ball, right field, Carroll. And there's one away.
Ahorita no lo hice, mano.
So digging in, Terry Pendleton. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That's out to center field. Junior.
Ahora está haciendo swing a todos el Lidl. Ahorita no le hizo swing ni a uno. Ahora le está haciendo swing a todos.
2 outs, bases
Qué duro.
And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just
ball
missed.
Outside.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carried. Grabs it right up against the wall. And we're back.
Bueno, mi gente, no ven el
ninth in this one. And the batter now, Jeff Bagwell. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air.
No jodas, tío. No jodas, tío. Ni picó tan siquiera para el hoyo. Al hoyo ni picó tan siquiera.
Anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it's fouled away.
Le di para el hoyo y no picó la bola. Le di para el hoyo en la madre.
This one ripped, but
Wow.
foul to the right. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Mira esa bola yo la hago swing porque se ve que va a caer en la zona. Él no le hizo swing.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Bien.
And that's
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And that one fouled
fallé eso. Coño.
in the dirt, but kept close. Konai stands at first with 1 out. Inside,
No, that's it.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away.
Vámonos. No te digo. Que no te digo, mi pana.
Over to Jackie, they get 1. The double play.
Es que no te digo.
This one finishes with...
Está bien buena, buen juego. Ya lo que este juego, mano, me gustó este jueguito. Me ganó, pero me gustó. De verdad que estuvo duro. Me gustó la madre, de verdad. Estos son los jueguitos que me gustan a mí, mi gente. Y ya tenemos otra cartita más. Coño, dándole en la madre, pero nada. Le dimos en la madre, bateamos demasiado. Pero no se lo dieron las carreras. Griffin Conan dejó caer esa bola también. Griffin Conan dejó caer esa bola y hay mucho jugador que está usando los juegos igual que antes, mucho ambidiestro aquí en el juego. Wow. Estoy un poco en contra de eso. Pero es parte de la vida. O usan mucho zurdo o usan mucho ambidiestro. Y pues eso como que no cuadra, pero... Y si Roger Clemens está incómodo contra los derechos, Roger Clemens está incómodo. Igual Donaldson contra los zurdos. Está incómodo, pero si le hacen los cambios que son, los vas a matar.
Son cobardes que no saben jugar esos que usan puro ambidiestro.
Ah, más o menos ahí sí. Lo que quieren es para los picheos. Es para los picheos. Pero coño, eso en el 2020. En el 2021. Vamos. Vamos, el juego, papi. Es el juego. El problema aquí es el juego. Oye, tenés que dejarte picar a doble play.
He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Runner takes off. Cut on and missed. Hung up in a rundown now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Trevor Story now. Step off throw to first. Ashburn back in on a dive. Back over to first. And this
Vámonos.
time he gets him. And that'll...
Vámonos de una.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Here's a high
Este es mi problema, brother.
Ashburn in position. Puts it away.
Este es mi problema.
And a quick out number one.
Ya llevo así mucho batazo.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
No picó la bola, mi pana. Ay, no picó.
Swing and a miss.
No picó la bola.
And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Jorge Soler up at the plate. 2 outs, bases empty.
Quiero tratar de no mover mucho el PCI.
0-2 now as he swings
Pero no,
through.
estoy moviendo y quiero sacarle el...
Quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Story sends it over to first.
Quiero tratar de no mover mucho el PCI porque no tengo el... Uf, se me hace una mierda.
Back here in Kansas City, second inning set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. And that one lifted in the air center field.
Pero corro mejor con los muñecos, eso sí.
1 down. And now David Ortiz. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The first baseman, number 8.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Smith. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
No confío en este tipo, no confío. Está bateando 310 turnos. Cambió el primera base o el cambió él.
Outside with a breaking ball. Second inning here, no score. He circles the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Bo Naylor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball there.
Finish him.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. That one the other way.
Ahora le está dando a todo. Le resultó el cambio completo.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Late swing, foul to the left.
Yo le dan en la línea.
Sale, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss, and get through this.
Yo no le doy en la línea. A le resultó todo.
Went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, don't play. See how they score this.
Wise to just beat that, otherwise you risk
that into the first baseman, Jeff.
So up next, Jeff
Bagwell.
That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Now fly ball.
Vamos.
Ashburn running hard to get it.
Estamos dándole good a una bola que está ahí, papi.
That's just a really nice
Estamos
catch
dándole
on
good.
the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
0-1. Kona at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with.
Wow, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
Estamos dándole ahí, man. ¿Me contó hit o error en la jugada?
On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Glavin back to work. Ripped to short. Witt over to first. And Albies is retired. So digging in, Tim Raines.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 30, Tim Range.
That one lifted to left. Konai brings it in. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll makes the catch, and that'll do
Vamos a ver si podemos ahora, porque no nos ha salido nada hoy. De nuevo. Estamos igual que el lunes, papi. Así estuvimos el lunes, mi gente. El lunes no nos salía nada. No ganamos ni uno. El lunes. Ya ayer el antier ganamos, pero nos hacía difícil. No sé por qué.
Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So up next, Brian Roberts. That one hit to
No, es que papi, no. El PCI está cayendo más o menos, pero no le estamos dando bien a la bola. El debajo
Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr.
Buen picheo.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls, 2
This guy's
strikes.
not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Wow, será strike.
1 ball.
Será ponche.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. A beautiful. And we're back onto the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Chipper Jones. This to 3rd.
Ve, este sí le está haciendo swing al slider. Está haciendo swing al slider. Este sí está haciendo el swingato.
And the batter down, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Ese Fran toma.
Ah,
no,
now.
story.
0 for 1 with
Papi, tiene
a
historia allá arriba, mi gente.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swings through that one.
Well, he gets the balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times off the bat.
Papi, no he podido sacar un out ahí. No he podido sacar un out ahí, mi gente.
He just takes it away.
Todavía no he podido sacar un out ahí.
David Ortiz will hit next. The other way.
Tampoco voy a sacar a David Ortiz.
Fires across the diamond.
Por poco no saco a David Ortiz. Wow, sorprende.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Swings through.
Vamos, mira el PCI, caballo. No, no le hicimos swing. No le hicimos swing, mi pan.
That one ripped left field. Peterson under it.
No le hicimos swing. Ellos lo saben.
And there's 1 down. Jorge Soler, the next to hit.
Ellos lo saben que no hicimos swing.
His first trip.
Soler.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Hacho, no sé si cambia la que en Griffin. Te lo juro.
Now batting, center fielder. Yeah.
Estaba hablando interior.
Griffin. Junior.
No sé si cambia la que en Griffin ahora.
Good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
1 gone, runner at first. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. In the air, left
Coño, no
field, down
picó.
the line.
Pisao.
Peterson
Pisao,
makes the
pisao.
grab. Yeah, there's 2 down.
Miren, le voy a buscar el
Now
cambio.
batting, the third
Porque ya
baseman,
lo descifré.
Terry
El cambio aquí ya lo descifré.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Slider.
Soler off of first with 2 away.
¡Ah! ¡Míralo ahí! ¡Míralo ahí! Muy abajo el PCI.
And the inning
Esa es la bola, esa es.
New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Strike on the inside corner. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Gente, Frank Thomas está duro. Echarle a Frank Thomas está duro. Le da a todo. Con Frank Thomas, papi.
Swings to first.
Le da todo, hay que tener cuidado. Bo Naylor.
Now
Bo
batting,
Naylor at the
Check
plate now.
low.
0 for 1 so far.
Naylor.
Naylor measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Diablo, papi, Bo Naylor está. Bo Naylor no, Frank Thomas, perdón. Miren, Frank Thomas está imposible, de verdad.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Got the bat going too soon and strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Tiene que tirarle
Still
que.
able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase
¿A qué tenía que tirarle, mano?
long
¿Qué tenía que
through
tirarle?
it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No le llego.
Instead of letting the
Creo que
hitter
no
get
le
his
llegaba.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Odio el finishing ese porque de verdad que siempre me da un puto foul.
Center field.
Siempre que dice finishing me da un puto foul.
Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Wow, mi pana, no puede ser.
Makes the grab, 1
No
away.
puede ser. Esto es increíble lo que está pasando.
Now batting,
Griffin
the
Cole.
left
Cambia la
field,
Griffin
He
Cole.
struck out swinging at his first at bat. Looks
Now
like it'll
coming
be a
in
pinch
at
hitter,
fifth,
Wyatt
Wyatt
Langford.
And what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball.
I got a ball,
Try
1
to go
strike.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
Vamos, papi, no le damos, mi pana.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Whole team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
That's down and
2-2
in. A
the
slider missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
No, no.
He's
No, no,
got
no, no,
4
no, no.
strikeouts down.
No puede ser.
Next to hit, Jason Varitek. Hard hit, left
Puede ser.
field, base hit.
Alinea a Acuña en unos de tus equipos.
Sí, lo tenía, lo saqué, mano. Lo tenía y lo saqué. Como él saca una carta ahora nueva, la quiero. Papi, no sé qué está pasando con ese cambio, mi gente. No sé qué está pasando con ese cambio. Porque lo estoy viendo completo y no está pasando nada. El PCI siempre me queda más abajo.
Leading off for Chicago, the center fielder, Richie.
Es que no le puedo sacar el de este, que no lo puedo sacar. Y el control se me jodió.
Glavin back to work. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, even though some of them have been for out.
El Chi está quedando un poco abajo con los cambios, ajustalo.
Bien brutal.
Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 0-2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Tiré malo. Tiré malo. Mira el camión de quedó, le dio foul.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Me ha dado demasiado el foul.
Ground ball left side.
Yo creo que no le ponchó ni a uno.
Bagwell.
¿Cuántos ponches tengo?
Quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Here is John Peterson.
Good slider inside.
Sí, le ponchó ya a Peterson 2 veces.
Fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
That one the other way. Handles, throws the first, and it's a 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
No.
Still a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help.
Wow, brother, te deja atrasado ahora.
And into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Carroll stands in here, tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that's
no va a poder.
Left and out of play. One down, base is empty. Now one miss.
That's inside.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a
No va a
row.
poder.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jorge
Soler.
To third.
Papi, no le he podido. Ahora quiero bajar, ahora no puedo bajar el cambio.
3 up, 3 down.
No le puedo bajar para el cambio ahora. No puedo.
Here at Kauffman Stadium.
Se me hace
Here's
una mierda
Trevor
hacerlo.
Story swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. At the plate, David Ortiz. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one.
Es que tengo uno violeta, pero no sé si me funciona.
Thomas in the box again. Takes the
Paciencia con los picheos, puedes remontar aún son 2 de diferencia nada más.
Sí, no, voy a ver si le pongo este, mano, a ver si le pongo este. Es que es violeta, el verde es más cómodo.
gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fights it off, you'll see another. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Bo Naylor
Now
now
back.
at the plate.
Catcher. Bo.
Más que la mira que después que se lo ponga no se lo puedo sacar. Es lo que me tiene a mí jodido.
There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Spoils the
Papi,
two-strike pitch.
siempre me da un foul cuando falta un strike, pa. Te lo juro.
Swing and a miss. Struck him.
Siempre.
Back here in
Leading
Kansas
off
City,
for
ready to
Puerto
go
Rico,
for the last
the
half of the
center
inning.
fielder.
And down the
Yeah.
center fielder, Ken
Griffey
Griffey Jr.
Junior.
Pitch hitter
hitting,
coming on. Whit Merrifield.
Merrifield.
It must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
On the ground.
Pisao, mi pana.
Tosses to first. One away. Big time out leading off the home seven.
Now batting. Third
And now
baseman.
it's switch hitting third
Henry
baseman Terry Pendleton.
Pendleton.
1 for 2. Slider right there.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that is out of play.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that's
Jamás en la
the
vida.
swing. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. The other way, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Diablo, no sé si esto está estirado. Estoy buscando a ver dónde carajo lo estiro.
For the top of the 8th,
Leading off
Ozzy
for the
Albies
White
up to the
Sox,
plate.
the second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
Yo necesito estirarlo. Está como que muy cerrado.
And there's a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
In the air, right field. Pulls it in
Él me
for
está
the
jodiendo la vida a
one
mí.
up, one down. Tim Raines getting ready to
Now
hit.
batting, right fielder,
Siggy, you gotta
Tim
appreciate a guy who's this
Raines.
good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
Papi,
He's so
Cristian
solid,
está en la
calms the
madre.
heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That to right. Carroll pulls that one down, 2 away. And Chris,
Va a cambiar a
beyond
mi
the
zurdo.
fact that he's
Todos los
so
zurdos
incredible
míos.
defensively, he also can swing the stick. Ashburn stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. High fly ball out towards left center. Langford.
Va a cambiar a mi zurdo, mi gente. Todo. Todo. Me falta uno, Corbin Carroll.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no puede ser.
His first pitch
No puede ser que
strike
con Langford sea tan
percentage
incómodo,
over
Gabriel.
90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter,
Todavía no vamos a ir con
you gotta
Langford.
be ready to let it fly,
En 7
even
turnos.
though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Todavía. Yache.
Sale delivers.
Todavía no ha dado link con Langford. Lo tengo porque corre.
Number 33.
Now here is Jason Varitek. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. On the ground to third. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the second baseman,
The batter,
Ryan
number
Roberts.
1, second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fue foul.
2 down, nobody on.
Fue foul también, para joder.
And that is a foul.
Fue foul, los dos palos míos fueron foul.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning.
1 ball,
And ball
2
1.
strikes.
Line
Foul de nuevo.
and foul ball.
Ya está.
Chipper
Le
fires
di-
first.
Le di
It's
como
a
5
1-2
foul.
inning.
No joda. Diablo, manito. Le di 3 foul,
All set for the start of the inning.
buenos.
Now the number 2 hitter, Chipper Jones. Pitching change here.
Le di
and
3 fouls
Miller.
super buenos,
He
mano.
has a great slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
That first offering is fouled off. Hard hit left side. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Diablo.
And now Jack Peterson 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch swinging.
He got away with one
0-1.
but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Corrals it. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2
Now
outs.
batters,
That is
the
an
shortstop,
excellent pace.
Trevor
2
Story.
outs, base is empty. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ahí se lo puse, mi gente, ahí se lo puse.
There. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Finish him.
That's foul off to
Te
the
lo
right
dije,
side.
que siempre me
Keeps
da
Davey
foul
going.
cuando lo tengo en 2 strikes.
2 outs.
Con el último bateador.
And they'll do it again.
Se lo puse, pero se lo voy a quitar. No me cuadra.
Out to short.
Tire malo.
Witt over to first.
Se lo puse, pero se lo voy a quitar, mi
Story is
gente.
out. And the inning is
Vamos a
over.
ver cómo corre la vuelta aquí. Vamos a ver si ahora le bateamos o no, le bateamos.
Le pica el círculo cuando tiene 2 strikes.
Puede ser.
And now the
Le puse, se lo puse, vamos a ver.
Witt Jr.
Me siento un poco pesado en el bate.
Now pitching.
out in
Goes.
front with the
Goes.
swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
No le bateo, no le voy a batear.
0-2.
No,
In the
no le voy a
dirt.
batear, mi gente.
Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Carroll,
No,
the next to hit,
inside.
takes ball 1.
No sé qué pasó. Ahí sí que, ahora sí que no sé qué pasó, mi gente. Se frizó esta mierda. Se lo voy a quitar. Mira, es fuerte. Diablo, se le.
Ganamos.
Diablo. Ya, pero ganamos. Qué basura. Se lo voy a quitar. No puedo batir con esto. Está muy ajustado, se lo quité. Está muy ajustado. Necesito que esté más suelto. Y para que esté más suelto, uno tiene que estar dándole. Diablo, mira esto cómo se mueve, mira. No joda. No joda. Qué pelota de basura como ganamos este juego. Como que no. No me gustó. No me gustó ganar este juego así. Qué pelota de basura. Suscríbase y dale like.
Todo vale, desde ser un buen jugador hasta tener un buen internet cara sonriendo con lentes de sol.
Eso es así, mi pana. Bueno, mi pana, voy a cambiarle este equipo. Porque los pitchers no me descansaron. No voy a usar el equipo con pitcher jodido. Vas a ver a quién tengo aquí descansado. Estos dos. Ah, pero yo no me acordaba que yo tenía aquí.
Alinea Acuña.
Ah, Gualina la cuña por... Voy a hacer otro equipo. Dame break. Voy a hacer otro equipo. Equipo 3. Te voy a poner la cuña. Voy a poner... Aquí sí se queda Bernie Williams. Segunda base tú. Tercera base... No, primera base dame al caballo. Carlos Delgado. Y a Chipper John todavía no lo he usado. No sé usarlo. Es que tengo mucho ambidiestro aquí. Y aquí en shortstop voy a usar a Jimmy Rollins. No, Eli de la Cruz está mucho mejor. Eli de la Cruz está mucho mejor. Aquí es que viene la vuelta. Lanford se queda. No voy a usar a Lanford. Voy a usar a este caballo. ¿A qué no corre? Es muy lento. Si Flores fuera más rápido. Es que Flores es muy lento. Es demasiado de lento, brother. Y es una carta muy buena porque batea demasiado. Tú con esta carta puedes batear demasiado, pero es muy lento, mano. Y Dozier, a mí lo que me jode de Dozier es como el batea. Demasiado se mueve demasiado. Déjame ver a quién pongo DH. Solamente un DH y nos vamos. Uno, dos. Voy a poner a Soto que se joda. A Soto le he cambiado como de 4 equipos ya, mi gente. A Mookie. Coño, pero Mookie subió. Coño, pero Acuña como quiera corre más, pero Mookie fildea más que Acuña. Oh, pero Acuña también subió. Acuña también subió, porque la carta no estaba así. No, voy a poner a Soto que se joda, voy a poner a Soto. Mala mía, pero voy a poner a Soto. Mookie, mala mía, yo sé que yo contigo puedo hacer lo que yo quiera. Oh, Mike, voy a ponerla a Mike. Bueno, DH. No. Pero a mí Mike fildea más que... No por mucho tampoco, pero... Coño, estos son derechos, papi, ni un zurdo. A ver si encuentro un zurdo por ahí que pueda traer a este cajón. No traje ni uno. No traje ni uno, mi gente. Voy a traer primero toditos los que pueda. Es que Harold Chapman, yo siempre lo tengo aquí. Aunque no haga nada. Ahora para oficina. Ok, voy ahora. Voy ahora que estoy ocupado. Coño, mano, con Andrew Miller. Dame. Dame un break, mi gente. Dale. Ah, sí, ya te lo amarraste. Ok. Coño, mano, aquí no tenemos ni un zurdo. Tenemos muchos ambidiestros, pero mira, este es por el catcher, este es por el primera o por los files, este es por el segunda, y los demás se quedan. Y este, pues, coño, manito. ¿Cuánto corre este? Coño, manito. Acuña tiene buen brazo, papi. Bueno, mi gente, equipo nuevo. Ya, todos los piches son derechos. No tengo ni un zurdo. Ahora me voy a tocar con toditos zurdos, vela. Turner, Eli de la Cruz, La Para.
Importa más
Acuña.
la reacción que tenga el jugador que cuánto corra.
A veces la reacción te clava la vida. No, la reacción es importante, sí, bien cabrón. Ya yo te entendí. Pero Muki tiene buena reacción, si no me equivoco. Y como no corre, no hace nada, mi pana. La reacción de Acuña en 60 y pico, la reacción de este en 50 y pico, la reacción en 67. Mira, ninguno de los de aquí tiene una buena reacción más que Eli de la Cruz y Real Muto. Mira, Bobby Witt tiene buena reacción y ahorita me falló. Estoy con el equipo nuevo, mi pana. Vamos por encima. Vamos a ver cómo está la vuelta del equipo nuevo. Mi gente, sentamos al otro equipo. Vamos a ver cómo va la vuelta aquí porque no me sale nada. Ni bateando, ni corriendo, ni fildeando, nada. Absolutamente. Jack Leiter, Mike Trout DH, Ronald Acuña, Turner, diablo, yo espero dar línea con Turner. Yo espero que me toque contra un zurdo. Turner está que bota chispa. Qué porquería el juego que acabo de ganar, mi gente. No cuadra. No da con las estadísticas. Me tocó con 3 cubos, un zurdito, lo que yo pedí. ¡Lo que yo pedí! Me tocó con 3 cubos. Tampoco es pitcher fácil, pero en el parque este... Yo pienso que la gente que juega en este parque le meten cabrón. Siempre.
All right, ready to get underway.
Leading off for
Here's
the
Trey
Rangers,
Turner.
the second baseman, Trey Turner.
Siempre he pensado eso.
Cut out, he missed it. 101. And we're underway. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Vieron que al de Cristal yo no le estaba dando y mira este como le di. ¿Vieron lo que yo estoy diciendo ahorita?
Came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the Kings hitting off the
Qué
tee.
lindo.
Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third,
Here's
the
Trout.
designated hitter,
Really nice technique right there to get that sack
Right.
bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Pitch up to that velocity.
No jodas, tío.
Back up the middle and it gets through. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much.
Ay, Jayla.
Jones. There's one. On to Palmero, and they escape the inning with the double play.
Mano, con José Ramírez, los números míos no están bien, pero es porque las cuento, wow.
Back here in Denver, and starting in this one, Jack Leiter.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the
batting
first.
second, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmero. Outside with a breaking ball.
This is one of the most successful hitters we've seen in baseball, Boog. Palmero is a guy who can produce hits and swing for power, and he does it consistently. He's always going to be a tough out for any pitcher that faces him.
Now 3-0. And a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Trevor Story, batting with one down, takes the strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Muy buen batazo.
Is fouled off.
Muy buen batazo,
leads off
man.
first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one.
Oh, that's a strike.
Buena.
Second inning set to go. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
We got a
Vamos,
one
Acuna, papi, vamos.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ay, vamos.
Foul to the left side. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Papi, yo con este tipo los zurdos los mato. Yo me lo cogí y le dije, yo los voy a matar. Yo antes mataba a los zurdos. Vamos a ver ahora cómo está este año. Otro nivel. Otro nivel,
Those are
papi.
the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he whipped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video.
Ahora baja el PCI. Qué raro, ahorita no baja el PCI y ahora sí lo bajé. Está raro. Qué raro. Ahorita no va el PCI con el cambio, pero con el sinker sí lo va a ir. Ahora no lo subí.
Tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
¿Cómo bajón?
Siri really on
La
his
cogió.
reaching down, makes it back. Back here at Coors Field. Here comes Carlos.
The designated hitter, Carlos.
Lighter, back to work.
Correa.
Fought off foul. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Jock Peterson stands in. Peterson just got a piece of it. And the righty deals. That's towards center. Williams sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Bien.
Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
A righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Dímelo, Nandi, bendiciones.
Dímelo, Barber, papá. ¿Qué ha pasado, papi? Bendiciones para ti también, brother. Bien.
And K is his third of the game. Down the third baseman, Chipper Jones. And that one just misses a ball and no strikes. And a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And that's outside.
3-2,
No le puedo
2 out,
encajar
runner
nada.
on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. High fly ball out into left center field.
Bien, bien.
He's got it. And that will end the inning.
Por lo menos son corredores, mi gente.
Top half
Hay que hacerlo.
And now, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. And that's down.
O sea, el bate se pone como transparente cuando hago swing.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Ay, vamos.
Smoked on the ground a
Batió para el guante, mi padre.
And
Batió
one
para el
away at the
guante.
top of the third. Here's Turner now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Grounds one to short. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
Estaba dándole un rato.
O sacaste algo, hiciste algo.
We'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Lo vi muy bien con él. Lo vi muy bien con él, mi gente. Lo vi muy bien con él. Pero parte de la vida.
Turner runs. Pitches low. You know he's in that safe. Piazza too late with that one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Gané 2 ranked y saqué 2 diamantes en paquetes.
Hacho durísimo. Durísimo.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
A mí no me han dado un carajo. Vamos a correr. Vamos a correr, Mike. Vamos a correr, Mike. Vamos. A mi Mike no me falla. Volvió Mike. a mi equipo. Volvió Mike. Vamos a ver.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just
mira la recta por el medio ahí.
Me compré ayer a Escubal antes que suba mano.
Sí, mano, hay que comprárselo. Yo estoy loco por comprarme ahora a Catel Marte. Vamos, 2-0, me jodí.
Esa carta se va a poner carabela.
Sí, sí. Ya pronto. Ay, no fue strike, me cago en nada. No fue strike, man.
He hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Ayer también me salió Mason Miller.
Durísimo, por lo menos Mason Miller es durísimo.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Jose Siri. That one in triple digits.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Para la colección.
Sí, brother, a mí me faltan 4, yo creo, 4 o 5, no me acuerdo.
Hit in the air, center field. Williams.
Voy a ver si ahora me compro a Catel Marte o espero a ver si me sale. Ahora si me sale Otani lo vendo, me compro las que me faltan y después espero por Otani. Eso es lo que yo estoy pensando hacer.
Ketel ya lo tengo.
Yo no lo tengo, mano. Y Catel es una de mis cartas favoritas. Catel es una de mis favoritas desde siempre.
Si me sale Otani le doy senda bendia jaja.
De una. Vamos, papi, no sé qué carajo pasa con Palmeiro.
Una bestia lo tengo paralelo 5.
Palmeiro tiene el mismo sistema de Jason Barry de hace un par de semanas. No hay quien le piche a Palmeiro. No hay. No hay quien le piche a Palmeiro, mi gente. Tiene el mismo sistema de Jason Barry, el mismo. Tú le puedes tirar donde tú quieras y te van a ver. A Jason Barry le bajaron. A Jason Barry le bajaron, porque Jason Barry estaba imposible. Pero le bajaron. Pero a Palmeiro, papi, donde tú lo tiras te van a castigar.
Voy a comer, estaré por aquí viendo.
Dale, papi, gracias y buen provecho, mi pana. Buen provecho. Toma, cuña, papi.
Gracias.
Vamos, perfecto para las manos. Vamos, 103 semillas.
It's 0-1.
Well, right now this battery has seen the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful.
Rafael Palmeiro tiene el mismo sistema de Jason Barry hace un par de semanas. No hay quien le piche.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I would no ball, 2 strikes. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Bernie Williams. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Wow, dobletazo. ¿Quién viene después?
I'm sure he feels really good.
Equipo nuevo, no me acuerdo quiénes son los que vienen. JT Real Muto. No, vamos, no. Mira dónde la busqué. Coño, Real Muto es uno de mis catches favoritos.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's Christian Yelich. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
No me gusta cada vez que no hace swing esa bola. No sé, no pienso.
I'm seeing very patient at bats out of him. He's only given up one run.
Que está raro que no le haga sin una bola cerca a la línea.
That might be the best news yet for this offense.
Rip to third. Fires over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Now Correa up
The batter, number one,
with a single.
designated hitter, Carlos
Right
Correa.
down to shoot. That's strike one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Just missed.
Vieron que no le hagan swing a eso. Perdón. Que no le hagan swing a eso.
Fouled back.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Yo tengo 52 lanzamientos con este pitcher. 52 lanzamientos, muchísimo. Todo es foul.
Next offering is down low.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's
a great foul.
A lot of pitches and
The
earned a
left
walk.
fielder, number 4,
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Jack Peterson, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one fouled off. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Ball 1, count 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Safe, but Carl moves up on the fastball.
Wow, manito, se puede empatar el partido. Foul tras foul, no entiendo todavía.
2 outs. 3-2 now.
3-2, papi, no puedo tirarlo, no puedo, man. Otro foul más, vete para la mierda, brother. Mátalo, brother, no puedo hacer más nada. Mátalo, brother. Papi, foul tras foul. No hay break. No hay un sistema, brother.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
1 ball.
In the dirt.
Diablo,
Nothing
manito.
happening on the bases, though.
Falta entrada y ya tengo como 80 lanzamientos.
On at first with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball.
¡No la cogió, mi pana!
Correa comes in to score. It's 2-2.
Poor guy, you know he's trying to help out his pitcher, but he's clearly out of position.
Ya se jodió este chamaco. Carta nueva, ya se jodió. Carta nueva, papi.
He sends a rocket to left. It's 5-2. So 2 down. Jose Siri, the next to hit.
Carta nueva, mano, con 2 outs. Todo es foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of
Me da más foul que el carajo.
This is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give them one of those tough innings worth it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Todo es foul tras foul, mano. Todo.
We go to the top of the 5th.
Diache, manito. Tres hits nada más, mira. Él me ha dado más que 3 hits.
Now it's the switch hitting
the
outfield.
left fielder,
Jason Dominguez. Scoogle back to work. Swings through the
Se
fastball.
tardó mucho apretando estar, mi gente.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this.
Esa carta de Domínguez está dura.
Sí, mano, yo no estoy bateando con ella.
And they've only struck
Sí está
out
dura.
twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now.
No, no, no hubo nada de swing.
0-1's the count.
No hubo nada de swing.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field.
No hubo nada de swing, mi gente.
Yelich calls it in, and there's
De
one
verdad.
away.
No hubo nada
Here's
de
the
swing.
shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the
No
ball
estoy
in
viendo.
the same game, and it gets better. He did it
No la
again
estoy
2
viendo la
games
bola.
later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Ahorita la veía, ahora no la veo.
Man at first, one away. The next pitch
Ball, that's
misses. The count now 2-2. Now that's smacked to right center.
Ay, papi, la cogió, vete para la mierda. Wow.
The designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bien bateo y la coge mano.
Keeps the at bat going.
Diablo,
with a foul
manito.
ball. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. Broken bat, roller to first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning.
Él me dio a mí.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now
Ellos han hecho 77 lanzamientos, mi gente. 77.
Romero.
that one pushed.
Todo es foul. 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 Si llevo 2 ponches es
28
mucho.
years old, and he was born in
Ya,
Cuba.
ya Leitri se jodió. Ya no puede pichar más nada.
Line drive,
Ya no puede pichar más nada.
Around
Se le ve la bola de aquí a
first,
Pekín.
in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel
Ya no
good
puede pichar
about
más
that.
nada.
Anytime you really
Justin Martinez into the
Now
game.
pitching.
still pretty early in the
Justin
ball game, so this bullpen has
Martinez.
some work ahead of him. Best case scenario
0-1's the
might
count.
be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And down on strikes. Not what you're
No
looking
piché,
for
te
after
lo
the
juro que no
leadoff
piché ni
double, a
5
strikeout.
entradas.
And there's one away.
Con
Hard
Jan
on the ground
Leitri.
to first.
Diablo,
And he
manito.
handles it himself for the out.
5 entradas.
Well, now here's
Demasiado
Carlos
poquito.
Correa with a chance to hit. There's the swing and a miss. Martinez.
0-1.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit.
1 ball,
Next
2
offering
strikes.
way off the plate.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing.
3.
A swing and a miss.
Diablo, manito.
Back here in Denver, now it's Jose Ramirez. That one fouled hard the other way.
Estamos en nada.
Hammer.
No estamos en nada, mi gente. Tiramos por lo menos empatar este juego
And
sexta
aboard
entrada.
the leadoff single.
La mierda es que aquí no hay un esto que tú le puedas dar energía a los pitchers.
This with a changeup. And that's ball
Counts
1.
1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but at the very least,
1
if you
ball,
can
1
find
strike.
a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important for getting back into this ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the
Bullpen's off the
inside
plate,
corner.
ball 2.
2-2. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out.
¡Vamos, no, papi! ¡Vamos!
Count is 3-2.
¡Vamos, papi!
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the field.
Runner goes again. He's been swinging.
Cuidado.
He absolutely great throw. And now here is Carlos Delgado. 1 for 2.
Delgado.
Swings through that one for strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll...
8 hit, man.
Well, we go bottom 6.
8
Here
hit para
is
nada.
Jock Peterson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss and the splitter, and it's a
Now
strikeout.
batting, the second
Now it's the
baseman,
second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Dozier.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now Chipper Jones. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Tira demasiado.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Outside,
didn't try
that's
to
a
pull
ball.
the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing.
No, ya no puedo pichar
I
ahora.
got him. First base.
Ahora no puedo pichar solamente porque le di un hit.
So the lineup
Now
flips over.
batting, center
Here's the
fielder.
center
No
fielder,
tengo nada,
Jose
man.
Siri. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit.
0-1.
Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2 is the count.
And there's a ball. That's inside.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Wow, ahora no encaja un strike, no.
And a swing and a miss. Top of inning number 7. Digging in.
Ocho y un error. Ah, me ha costado lo que me ha costado a mí
And
esa
it's the
mierda,
switch hitting
mano.
outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Llevo ya un par de juegos así con errores. Llevo ya un par de juegos así. Me cuestan todo.
Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball out towards left field. Peterson makes the grab. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 in this one. Slashed foul down the right side. It'll hook off into the seats.
Dímelo, bro.
¿Qué pasa, William? ¿Cómo estamos, papi?
Le acabo de ganar a Donaldson 8-1.
A Donaldson yo le estoy dando, brother. A Donaldson yo le estoy dando.
So 2 down now.
Sin
And here
mentirte.
is Jason
Y muy bien que le
Dominguez.
estoy dando.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
0-1's the count.
ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Se salió en la sexta cara llorando de risa.
Sí, mano, yo a Donaldson le estoy matando feo, feo, feo.
To tranqui, a 2 juegos WS.
So
Ocho,
a
yo
foul
todavía-
ball makes it 1 and 2.
Yo todavía no he llegado ni a uno, ni a 3.
Fouls
Y después
that
con
off
estas
to the
mamadas
left,
que hace
and
juego.
he'll do it again.
Wow, brother.
Gets a piece there. We'll
No,
do
no,
it
no, no,
again.
no. No la puedo buscar bien.
2 down, nobody on. You're in the top half of inning number 7. And he grounds one back.
Papi, él las coge todas.
Play.
El mío falló con una bola así. Estuviese juego 2-0 todavía porque era doble play. La
Ya
jugada.
calenté la vista con esa win, estoy listo para COP.
Palmero.
Late swing.
No, chacho, yo no creo que juegue con hoy, brother. No sé, todo depende. Vamos a ver, quédate por ahí, yo te aviso. Porque estoy encabronado. Yo cuando me encabrono pago para el carajo. Mira, otro palo más. Con Rafael Palmeiro. Otro palo más con Rafael Palmeiro, mi gente.
Deben mejorar el bateo, a veces no sale nada. SCB es el mejor con Palmeiro.
No estaba bateando con Palmeiro, bateó conmigo. Estaba bateando 200 algo, creo que no me equivoco.
Designated hitter, Carlos Correa.
To the right side, Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 down, base is empty. And now, Jock Peterson. That one missed.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And this is inside.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Hard hit, right side. Turner with the throw to first. Inning over. We go to the 8th. Trey Turner at the plate.
Come on.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and...
El handicap está con todo en tu contra hoy.
Papi, 8 hits le ha dado. 8 hits llevo ya. Ay, papi, no puede ser otro foul más. Otro foul bueno. Después del foul, roleta. Todo el tiempo. Otro foul más.
De La Cruz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And there's the ball. Late with the swing there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ah, está bien, esa es una porquería. Pero el problema es darle bien a la bola y que la bola caiga foul. No le encuentro lógica, man, en ningún momento.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Cut on and missed 96 with that.
1-1.
Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow.
Swing and a miss.
Ya no la veo.
Back here at Coors Field, out of the bottom.
Cuando el juego no quiere ni aunque busque 1000 formas de ganar uno.
No, brother, no. Voy a usar pitcher nuevos para subirlo.
Now pitching, Ben Joyce.
First
Él me dio,
not close. Joyce.
en una entrada me dio como 25 fouls con un pelotero.
2022. On the ground to the left.
No, me dio como 11 fouls. Después vino con el otro y me dio como 8. Foul nada más, te estoy contando los fouls. Y después del foul fue la roleta por segundo.
That one fouled off. Joyce, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And strike 2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now a chance for Mike Piazza. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And we go to the 9th. Here's Jose
Now,
Ramirez.
Goose. Gossage.
Qué raro que todo el mundo ahora está usando a Goose. A Gossage.
And first offering is fouled
Antes nadie lo
off.
usaba, ahora todo el mundo lo usa.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one.
Ay, Dios
The count
mío,
remains
de mala
0-2.
mierda.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Piazza down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination.
Con
Sometimes
Acuña,
you
buenos
just gotta
batazos,
let the
pero nada,
game
no me
come
salió
to
nada.
you.
They had a foul ball. And he chases a high fastball there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. So digging in, Carlos Delgado. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the center fielders, Bernie.
So up
Williams.
next, Bernie Williams.
No.
What do you
Check swing
got?
to the first pitch. Look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 outs. Swing and he breaks his back.
Ni siquiera lo
And
pasó.
that is the ball game. 7-2.
Ni siquiera va a ser bate, mi gente. Mira, de 3-3 se fue con Rafael Palmeiro. De 3-3. Aquí no me importa que me toque. Aquí sí que a mí no me importa lo que me toque. No la tengo, mi gente. Dice que no la tengo. Vaya otra vez a Guaycal. De nuevo. Después vuelvo y subo. Después otra vez a Guaycal. Después vuelvo y subo. Después otra vez y no paso de ahí. No paso de Guaycal, de verdad. Y ese pitcher, Jack Leiter, ese pitcher no va a descansar nada. No va a descansar nada.
And now it's the switch hitting
Leading
second
off for the
baseman,
killer,
Brian
the
Roberts.
second baseman,
Un
Brian
poco
Roberts.
On the ground,
un
right
poco jodido
side. Turner with the throw to first.
con Gil.
1 up, 1 down. Anthony
No tiene
Santander
mucho
at the plate.
lanzamiento. Gil.
First
Ball,
pitch doesn't
inside.
find the zone. One out, base is empty.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
2
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
Inside.
Count's full.
And the count's full. That's a walk.
Ball,
Went with
take
another
the base.
changeup and missed the spot. And now Jack Peterson.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's strike 1. Foul ball there. Misses
Ball
off the plate.
in.
And a count 1 and 2 on Jock.
Wow, manito.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second.
Ahora voy a
with
esperarle,
1
papi, no
down.
voy a hacerle swing a
The
nada.
designated hitter,
Hasta que
David
tenga 2 strikes.
And next will be
Ortiz.
the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. That missed
Counts
by a
1-0.
lot. And it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches
That's
up
a
in the
ball.
zone.
No se
They'll be
swinga
pitching
nada,
for a
bro.
double play in this spot.
Check swing called strike. And it's 2-1. And that's down and away.
No se swinga
Knock
nada.
that pitch down.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. 1 run's in. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm and right.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you smoke a ball.
Wow, papi, no.
Base hit, 1 run in already.
Qué malo este cabrón. Ni eso pudo
Another
hacer.
scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're up by 3. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Picks
Wow.
himself up a couple of ribbies.
The catcher,
Against good
Mike.
pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse. He didn't miss a stitch.
Mike Piazza, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now a screamer in.
Wow, brother, mira.
That's a
Topa el
base
hoyo,
hit,
papi.
run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a solid swing.
Todo pa'l hoyo.
Caught it out front and licked it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Carlos Delgado now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one out
Si
to
esas
right.
cartas no sirven, ¿por qué las ponen?
And Acuna able to make the grab. It is 2 down. Here's Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Sliced hard but foul.
Yo quisiera que le pichara con Gil.
Piazza off the first.
A ver si es verdad que la carta es buena o no. Porque 4 picheos no es muy
He
bueno.
swings through it.
Casi todas las cartas de 4 picheos no son muy buenas.
In the dirt, blocked.
Son bien pocas. Johan Santana, quizás.
This to third.
Pero 4 carreras, bro.
Throws to first in time. Baez.
4
gone to the
carreras.
play.
Uno no puede ganar ni uno.
Here's Trey Turner.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
This one in the air, right field. Peterson coming on, makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Batting
Ellie
second,
De La
the
Cruz at
shortstop,
the dish is a guy who could fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
No balls,
Try
2
to go
strikes.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time
Fue
catching
try,
up.
fue try.
Close, but called the ball.
Fue try.
Now 1-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up.
Mira.
He makes the catch. And there's 2
batting
away.
third, the designated
Here's Mike
hitter,
Trout.
Mike.
Y le dio. Ay, diablo, el bate estaba podrido.
Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
I mean,
El bate
perfect
estaba podrido,
application,
mi gente.
right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees.
That's out.
Check
No hacen
swing,
swing,
and
mi
that's a
pana.
ball. In the 2023
¿Qué le voy a tirar
season,
si no hacen
Cody's
swing?
dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. The 2-2 gets a check
Tienes que estar por
swing.
medio,
Now
papi.
an appeal to
Yo no voy a joderme la
third,
vida.
and no swing, says Joe McDonald.
Le voy a tirar que está por medio porque no puede ser que yo esa bola caiga ahí y ellos no.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one ripped into
El
right.
swing no vale.
Reaching forward, makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
No swing. Man at first, one away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Ahora no hizo swing.
And he couldn't hold back.
Y se lo cantaron strike. Ahorita no hizo, ahorita sí hizo swing.
Peterson.
Se lo cantaron bola.
Peterson just got a piece of it.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Check swing went around. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air, center field. Williams settles underneath it. And that is that.
Come on.
Bottom of the second. Here's Jose Ramirez. Ottavino back to work. That
Ball,
one missing inside. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left
Volvemos
field,
otra vez a lo
down
mismo,
the
y si out.
line. Brings it in. 1 down. Here's Acuna now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with
Batting
it. Punched
sixth,
it to the
the
opposite
first
field for
baseman,
that knock.
Carlos.
And first offering is fouled off. Ottavino, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Acuna, the base runner at first with 1 out. Off the plate inside, and the count is 1-2. Even some of the best guys in the... Acuna runs.
Ay, Dios
That one away,
mío.
still 1-2. You look at what the
Wow,
other
qué
guys do.
PCI, Dios
They
mío.
strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball
Qué
going out of the park.
PCI.
Bernie Williams digs in now. High in the air, out to right. Peterson in position, nabs it. That is the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be David Ortiz. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. Pretty nice play there. Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced.
Papi, no la cogen, no se mueven. No se mueven los muñecos.
And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog.
Y es cuando mató a Austin Riley.
Voy
a ponerle mi tercera base, papi, de una.
That pretty much split
Sácalo,
the
vamos a
zone
meter
down
tercera
the
base.
middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And that one ripped to left. Dominguez makes the grab. 2 down.
Papi, siempre que batea él, no se mueven, tú te pasas de la bola. ¿Sabes? Cuando los imanes se repelen, así. Trata de acomodarle para que coja la bola y se mueva un poco más.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this
1 ball,
caliber,
1 strike.
especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball,
Runner at
2
second,
strikes.
2 down. We're here in the top half of inning
that's
number 5.
2-2 the count.
Papi, ya está. Ya está, mi pana, ya está. Ya.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Ya.
That's the third out.
Ya está, ya. Confirmado, no voy a jugar más nada ranked. Mi último juego de ranked. Y cuidado si lo termino.
City, and now it's GT Real Muto.
JT Real Muto.
And a swing and a miss.
No voy a jugar más ranked ya.
But he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left.
No, papi, la cogió también. Mira, por fin, fue un buen batazo.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stay tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep.
Si estaba esperando ahí.
And then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Line drive.
Vamos, Dios mío.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line
Vamos.
drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
Ya,
Oh,
che,
and a
no
nice
puede
sliding
ser.
stop. What a play. Inning over. On to the fourth. Javi Baez digs in right side. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off. Swings through that one out front.
The count.
fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day.
Yo no me explico cómo un good cae allá.
Just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Broken bat, and it's popped up. De La Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Up the middle. Slings to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. So the batting order turns over. Ryan Roberts getting ready to hit. He swings and fouls one off.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field for
Con Austin Riley no me pasa eso. Austin Riley, el muñeco sigue corriendo.
Right at home. Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom four, and here is Mike Trout. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. On the ground, out to short. On the run, sent it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Jose Ramirez will hit next.
No voy a luchar contra más nada.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball. Check swing. He held up. And it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do
Buen
it again.
PCI, pero
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and
nada.
miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Buen PCI y nada, mi gente.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Le diste ver y la te fue.
Sí, le di sí. Pero ni dándole good, papi. Ni dándole perfect. Me ponché con un perfect, imagínate. Me ponché haciendo sin perfect. Ayer antier. Imagínate.
His bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses. And that's ball 3.
Imagínate tú.
That one ripped.
Mira, easy out.
Peterson makes the
Es todo lo que bateo, es todo lo que bateo. Todo lo que bateo es eso.
2 outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting, right
And here
fielder,
is Ronald
Ronald
Acuna
Acuna
Jr. 1 for 1 with a
Jr.
single so far. And there's the strike. 2 outs, bases
0-1.
empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. And
Esa también,
now
aquella también le di relay.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Killing.
We go to the
Diablo,
top
bro,
of the
esa
fifth.
va a
Now
caer.
it's the right fielder, Jock Peterson. Heel back to work.
Coño, pero piché.
Right side, hard
Piché más
hit.
entradas con Gil que
He
con
takes
Jack
it up his
Layler.
own. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now the DH, David Ortiz. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The throw to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the
Vamos a ver
5th.
si es verdad lo que yo digo.
Now
Here
batting,
comes Austin
third
Riley.
baseman, Austin Riley.
On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Nacho, mi pana. Vela, vela, vela. Déjame ver si me sale un swing de esos para que tú veas.
Bottom of the inning,
Papi,
leading off,
hasta dándole
Carlos
perfect.
Delgado.
Todo, siendo todo, como quieran lo mismo. Mira, ahí leí.
And it's
Fue
caught
out.
for the out. Now it's the switch
Now
hitting
batting,
outfielder,
the
Bernie
center
Williams.
fielder, Bernie
Slide to right, his first time.
Williams.
In the air, center field.
Otro
Bellinger
out.
sizing it up. Calls it in.
Ahora estoy late,
and
ahorita
it's 2
estaba
away.
early, ahora estoy late.
JT Real Muto steps in. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
Bellinger drifts towards it. And that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning.
Leading off
And here's
for
the
Detroit,
catcher,
the
Mike
catcher,
Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Ramirez sends it to first. Piazza out in the play. So digging in, Carlos Delgado.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Coño, piché más entradas con Gil, mano.
First
Qué
offering
bueno.
is fouled off. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Williams.
Y esas 4
Sizing this one
carreras
up.
fueron a la primera entrada, todita.
He's got it.
O sea, que no me batió más nada.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Baez.
No me batió más nada, de verdad. El que no ha hecho carrera soy yo.
That's well struck. That one back. Just missed it. Bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Late. Ow.
Goes across the diamond. One away. Bottom of the 6th. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field.
Early. Ah, y PCI bien. Buen PCI, buen PCI.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Both 2 in this one. Up the middle, and that one handled over to first. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th, and here comes Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+.
Yo pensaba que no iba a ser lado.
And that doesn't happen by accident.
Yo pensaba que ya se me fue out.
To dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt. So, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
This to center field. Williams brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Andrew Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a ball popped up. Delgado. And that is that.
Pam, 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 pam,
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team.
Leading off
Mike
for the
Trout
Rangers,
digs in
the
now.
designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Just missed.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
Era early. Early. En el primer palo de Mike.
It's 4-1. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Got fouled the plate.
Vamos.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but it doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
No pude bajar PCI. Como quiere la bola.
Just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Right side, Roberts. Handles, throws to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The right fielder,
Here's
number
Robert
13,
Acuna Jr.
Robert
at the plate.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one.
Ay, Dios mío, fue out, mi pana.
Acuña no falla.
Fue out.
Reaching for it.
Quiero darle otro palo a ver si pueden por lo menos que se vaya por uno.
Bernie Williams. Run around the move.
0-1's the count.
Yo quiero saber por qué fue strike. No pasa el bate, mi pana.
The other way. And foul ball.
No pasa el bate, mi pana.
Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate.
against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting
Vamos, JT, papi, vamos.
there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more
Ay,
satisfying.
bendito, empataba el puto juego.
So that definitely felt good.
Late that time, and it's strike
Vamos,
2.
Real Muto, papi, no estamos haciendo nada. Ay, Dios, papi, no he bateado con Real Muto.
They get the force, and that is the
Todavía es
inning.
hora que no he bateado con Real Muto, mano.
And we're back.
Leading off
Jock
for the
Peterson
Killers, the
stands
right
in.
fielder, Jock Peterson.
Smoked on the ground a second. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Miller, the tall lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Austin Riley at the plate.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
0-1's the count.
Finish him.
Papi, no hace swing.
Been a solid inning so far. In
No
relief.
hace
Getting
swing,
them
ahora
through
sí no
this
hace
inning,
swing.
only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Vamos, papi.
Back here in Kansas City. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left. Fielder
Now
Jason Dominguez.
Dan Joyce.
Late on that.
Wow.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Turner down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
Buen PCI, mi pana. Buen PCI, no jodas.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Papi, qué PCI más brutal yo acabo de poner.
Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside.
Wow, qué PCI más brutal.
Next pitch inside. And the count now 2-0.
Easy out.
Right side. To first, 3 up, 3 down.
Easy out.
We go to the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Inside, just missed.
Now pitching. Wally.
Just off the
No, no le va a hacer
inside
swing.
edge.
Ya no va a hacer swing.
That one ripped left field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second.
He's safe.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And now the
Papi,
first
no le hizo
baseman,
swing a
Carlos
ninguna.
got him. And that is out of play.
No le hizo swing a ninguna de las bolas pegadas.
And it gets tied up right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that hit.
Dominguez makes the grab, 1 down. The batter now,
The bat,
Javier
the
Baez.
shortstop, Javier Baez.
Line, and that's a base hit.
That's
They're
all you
waving
will.
Piazza home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. 1 down, and here is Cody Bellinger. Pulls out
Oye,
one foul.
Rolly Finger en la viva.
Here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base, get two.
La verdadera carta que con pitch point es una cosa y tirando así es otra, mano.
Fights it off, you'll see another. At first, one gone. Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Papi, mira, le dan línea a estos cohetes. Cuando tira pitch point no le tocan ni la bola.
Here comes Baez around third. He'll score.
Papi, Rolifín cuando tira pitch point no le tocan la bola. De verdad.
And now Ryan Roberts bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Puts a bunt down. Turner whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. Next to hit, Anthony Santander. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throws to second, around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, he's out. And he's out. Trying. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the DH, Mike Trout. That one missed. Slider right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 101.
Ni moví el PCI.
Now here is Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Reaching down and makes the grab. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And
Sí, mi gente.
7-2 your final here today.
Buen juego, buen juego, buen juego. Ponché más que 2 con él. Ponché más que 2 con él, mano. Más o menos ahí. Me he ganado, me fui bien mal esta semana. Esta semanita de Kansas City me ha ido muy mal. Muy mal. Este va a subir, Bautista va a subir. Bautista va a subir. Y aquí pusieron una cartita de él también aquí. Hay que usar la dossier. Y ponchar los que digan que ponchar para poder bregar con eso. Ya pronto tenemos acá el martes, mano. Ya pronto tenemos acá el martes. Después que las tengamos todas, olvídate lo demás. después uno compra cartas nuevas y brega con la vuelta. Coño, la pude haber vendido más cara. Y yo lo sé. Y yo lo sé. Esa por lo menos es. Esta no. Esta está bajando. La pude haber vendido más cara también. Ay, Dios. Como que no me la compraron al mismo precio. Estaba para arriba, déjalo ahí. Vamos a ver cómo está la vuelta de Cater Market. Estoy pensando en algo bien chévere. Esta la voy a vender. Que el precio no es mucho la diferencia. No me hacen falta ninguna de esas cartas. Vamos a chequear la vuelta de Cater Marte. Está más o menos ahí. Mano, le tocó a un montón de gente menos a mí. Yo sé que le tocó a un par de gente menos a mí. Dos. Voy a chequear ya mismo algo. De aquí te vamos a sacar la Bautista. De ahí vamos a sacar la Bautista, así que estamos tranquilitos por eso. Déjame ver qué me falta de aquí para comprármelos para el carajo. Diablo, es que están en 700. Me faltan 3, 4. La voy a esperar un ratito y me las voy a comprar después. Porque aquí cojo, ¿qué? Tampoco cojo nada. No va a gastar más de lo que... Si me faltara uno, lo compro. Deme un break. Diablo, manito. Bueno, vamos a ver la vuelta aquí de qué me falta. ¿Cuántos puntos me faltan contigo? Me faltan poquitos ponches. Creo que me voy a tirar un ranque más. Porque me faltan poquitos ponches. Y después usa la 2 aquí. Voy a tirar con Waka, a ver. Voy a tirar con Waka. A ver cómo me va con Waka. Último ranque del día de hoy. No voy a jugar más nada. No voy a jugar más ranque ni nada. Espera que Scooby descanse. Cogí corredores a ver cómo está la vuelta. Estoy medio malo. Pero con alguien duro, mano. Vamos a ver la vuelta.
Okay, all set to go.
Leading off
Now
for
it's
the
the second
Rangers,
baseman,
the
Trey
second baseman,
Turner.
Trey Turner.
And that one sliced foul.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 0-1. Hard on the
Vamos, todo
ground
es para el
first.
guante, mi pana.
He steps on the bag, and a quick out number 1. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Todo es para el
Ellie
guante.
De La Cruz.
High fly ball out to center field. Junior drifts towards it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Here's Trout. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Bellinger in a full sprint. And it stays fair. And he's got a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. 2 outs, runner at first. And here is Ronald Acuna.
Ay, vamos, porque ese swing es el aire.
Ramirez sends it to first.
Wow,
And
manito.
that is the inning.
Con Michael Waka voy a pichar pitch point. Con Michael Waka sí. Tira muy lento.
Bellinger.
Tira muy lento el Michael Waka.
Ground ball to the right side. Delgado takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Ground ball right side.
Michael Waka es como un Pablo.
And
No sé,
quick
algo así,
outs
porque
in the
tira.
bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Christian Yelich. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Back here in Denver, top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
No.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it
Esa la ella me va a confundir mucho. Hasta que le encuentre ya la vuelta.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no puede ser.
I would throw him another breaking ball.
1 strike.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
No, no.
Check swing, he went too far.
Vamos, no fue así el swing, no.
And
No, tampoco fue así.
it's a strikeout.
Tampoco fue así.
Center fielder,
Diablo.
Williams. Get on the
Papi,
ground short.
ninguno de los dos fue swing.
Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Real Muto. Swinging a
Ay,
foul
¿por qué
straight
le hago
back.
swing ese aire?
Zimmerman, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Late
A mí la que le hago swing ese aire después a la recta no la veo. No sé qué carajo.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ay, Dios mío, bombo. Ah.
Bellinger coming on. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here at Coors
Leading
Field,
off
bottom
for
half of
Arizona,
inning number
the second
2.
baseman,
Here's a switch hitter,
Tommy
Tommy Edman.
Edman.
On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here comes Corey Seager. Ball 1, no
Outside.
strikes. Strike 1.
Trying to stay away from this lefty,
I got
knowing
one ball,
that
one
a
strike.
lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The
that's
shortstop
off the
takes the
plate.
ball. 1 out, base is empty. Missed with a changeup.
That's inside.
3-1. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball.
Todavía no sé ni qué picha la Corey Seager, maldita sea.
And
Todavía
that's a
ahora
tag.
que no sé qué tira la Corey Seager, mi gente. Está demasiado imposible poncharle, está demasiado imposible picharle.
Even when you hit it
Y
that
tú dejas a
far
Corey
up
Seager.
front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-0.
Fly ball center field. Williams makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Tries to get
Safe,
back
safe,
and
safe.
save. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there,
No
but
ball,
he
2
knows
strikes.
he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
A lo malo, tengo Real Mute y tengo ganas de sacarlo.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ball.
Lo juro que tengo ganas de
Now
sacar a
it's the
Real
switch
Mute.
hitting outfielder, Jason
Por el Maguire.
Dominguez.
Zimmerman back to work.
Oh,
Fastball,
that's
and he
in.
gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the
Si le
plate.
cojo la
early,
vuelta a él, le
and
voy a
that
matar, lo
sends
voy a
a
matar.
message, not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup.
Pero
as
sí, no
well.
lo voy a matar nunca.
Junior snags it, and there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Trey Turner. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a line drive.
Oh, vamos a correr, vamos a correr, vamos a correr.
Into right field. Now he turns and heads for second. Around second now, as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages.
No jodas, tío, le cayó ahí las manos.
That's out number 2.
Le cayó en las manos.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up.
También le cayó en las manos. Suerte que quiere que
2 outs.
en las manos de nuevo.
Griffey gets under it.
Di triple para batear para las manos.
And that is that. And we're back.
Acabo de dar triple para batear por las manos.
Ted Simmons. First off,
Inside,
and
ball
it
1.
just misses.
Inside, ball 2.
Just
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
And that drops in for a strike. In there at the knees, and the count's full.
3-2.
Up the middle. And he's going to make it to first. we'll see how they score. At the plate, Pete Crow.
The left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Williams flashes the leather on the running catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center
Volvemos otra vez a la misma jugada.
like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Bellinger stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And there's the strike. Losigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Son, Subcribete also played the majors. Dominguez, right there, the grab. 2 down.
A ver si se le da lo que ellos quieren.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Santander. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
In the air, out towards right center.
Ya le está dando súper bien a Waka.
He makes the grab, and that
Ya le está dando súper bien a Waka, mi gente. Estoy tratando de tirarle lanzamiento en diferentes sitios, pero el juego no sé qué está pasando. Dímelo, Caimán, papi, ¿cómo estamos? Aquí luchando con esto todavía. Buen swing, buen todo y nada. Llevo desde el viernes. Hacho, papi, no. Ay, Dios mío.
Junior pulls it in and there's one away.
Eso con Jordan, eso es un bron, papi.
First pitch fastball just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ay, Dios mío, ese slider me tiene loco a mí.
Edmonds slings to first. And Acuna retired. Now, Carlos Delgado.
25, Carlos Delgado.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy.
Estoy fallando cosas que yo no fallaba.
So
sí, eso que ustedes traen.
You might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk it.
No.
Tranquilo, hay días malos, días buenos.
Ay, hacho, papi, me tocó esta semana malísimo. ¡Por fin! ¡Por fin! Carlos Delgado me la da, me traíste suerte, brother. No, yo sé que hay días malos, brother, pero... Es que no puede ser, brother. Ajá, Dios mío, sí. Sí, sí. El Carlito, papi, el perreo de Carlos Delgado está imposible, mi gente. El perreo es otra cosa. Aquí probando a Michael Waka, mano. Ya que Leiter me jodió la vida, mano. Jack Leiter, al Leiter, los dos. Papi, me le están dando en la cara. Ese es out. Bien. Vamos, Waka, vamos ganando.
He was late there, strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it off. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Estaba ganando ahorita y un puto error me costó el juego.
Little chopper rolls.
Un error me costó el juego. Yo ganando el juego 2-1.
You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a base hit up the
Vamos, volvemos a lo mismo.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Hit the air left field.
Bien.
Makes the grab, and that will end the inning.
Después del error me dieron un jorrón con hombre en base. Ah, papi, Ramuto, mano. Tanto que yo te alabo, mano. Y no bateo con esto. Estoy bateando contigo. Hacho, todo es así. Llevo como 10 turnos con Ramuto y todo es así. A la recta, a la curva, al sinker, al core, todo lo que le bate es así, todo.
On the ground. Seager.
Wow, brother.
Fires to first in time. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now.
No, está bien, está sí.
Looked off balance that time.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Vamos, Corey Seager, vamos. Vamos, Corey Seager es lento. Corey Seager es más lento que otra cosa.
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now it's going to be Ted Simmons. On the ground to third. Slings it across. One up, one down. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Vamos, vamos.
Could be extra bases. Now around second.
Dímelo Caimán arriba Boston.
And he's got himself a triple.
Hacho, los que están en la madre son los dos,
So
¿verdad?
the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. And that one is inside. And that's pushed back.
Los Dodgers sí que están en la madre, mi gente. Los Dodgers.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home.
También hizo una.
And a 2-1 ball game now.
Number 25.
The number 2 hitter, Anthony Santander.
También hizo dos.
And you can touch all baseball man. And we're level. It's 2-2. Here's Yelich at the dish. That one is absolutely
Ahora no se alto bateando, ahora sí. Papi, estas cartas del Team Affinity están ahí. Papi, le dan en todos lados. Pero acuérdate, ahora todo el mundo está usando los zurdos, los derechos, los ambidiestros dentro de los equipos. O todos zurdos o todos ambidiestros. Está brutal, hermano.
Top 6, and here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Muchacho, ese equipo me tiene a mí que ni MLB quiero ver, mano, no se quieren coger una rachada ni nada.
No, los Dodgers son los que están imposibles, mi gente. Los Dodgers están...
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
No.
Trout tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go.
Sé que viene la recta, sí.
Hit high in the air.
Ay, 500, por fin doy uno de 500. Por fin doy uno de 500.
A solo shot, and they slide in front.
509, mi gente, 509 fue.
So now it's the
509.
Jose Ramirez. In the air, left field.
Por lo menos a mi Maitrao no me defrauda, eso sí. Eso sí yo lo digo.
It gets down. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. They're waving Ramirez home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And
Me hubiese ido para home.
Third with a triple.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So
Vamos, cuña, papi, tenemos que dar una línea, vamos. Mira la recta. Ay, Dios mío. Mira la recta aquí, papi, aquí que la queremos. ¡Mírala ahí! ¡Mírala ahí! ¡Mírala ahí! ¡Vámonos! Y esta vez sí voy a poner el perreo, mano. Esta vez sí voy a poner el perreo de la cuña.
It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-2.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulled.
Ah, no es este, le hizo este. Mala mía, le hizo este.
In that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Papi, Acuña es una bestia.
Carlos Delgado.
Vamos, ya le bajó la confianza. Tiene que cambiarlo porque ya le bajó la confianza, mano.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well.
Acuña no falla, te lo dije.
Acuña es un animal, brother, pero si es que la carta del nueva, yo la quiero, mano. Yo la quiero.
The runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Wow, Bernie!
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Papi, con Realmuto, por fin doy un hit, brother. Por fin doy un hit, todo es ahí, brother. Vuelvo y repito, todo es así, todo. Todo con Realmuto, mi pana, todo.
Next, Jason Dominguez.
Now pitching. Oh, this.
¡Pah! Mira dónde batié, brother.
Ramirez sends it to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Corey Seager. Waka back to work. That's down and in.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet
Papi, no puedo tirarle a Corey.
more than they hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Papi, no le puedo tirar a Corey Seager, mi gente. No le puedo tirar a Corey Seager. Corey Seager está demasiado imposible. Demasiado, en todos los juegos, en todos los años. Me refiero a todos los años. Papi, todos los años Corey Seager está intocable.
First and second, no outs. Junior. Away for the left base hit.
Papi, se volvió el juego. Gracias.
Bases loaded.
Now batting the catcher.
Gracias, bro.
Nasty pitch right there. And that's strike one. And fouled off.
Va Gracias. Va Gracias.
You need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or give yourself a pop-up.
Swing and a
Mira el hit que me dio, mira el hit que me dio.
That's out to center. Brings it in, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boom.
No.
Throw Armstrong. At the plate now.
Bien, se cambió la cambiada.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And that
Ball,
one missing inside a sharp slider. Next pitch is
Ese es el problema, papi, que es que no hace swing, mi pan.
If he walks him, probably not the worst thing because the alternative could be a grand slam.
to third. Ramirez. Fired to second.
Vámonos. Cámbialo cuando tú quieras. Que te cambié el bateador que me mató. Papi. Tiro dos entradas con Haroldi. No te equivoques, tu jefe sí, papi.
No, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything.
Vamos, pero ¿por qué le hice swing ese splitter? Fallé. Fallé con todo.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
Y si hay.
Tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what.
Vamos, Eli. No picó, papi. Eso fue para el hoyo. No picó, mi pana. Siendo para el hoyo, mi pana.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Gets him to chase after that ball.
He's in a great spot right here. Heading to count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right
Vamos, Dios mío. Pero otro para la calle.
Scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Eso era otro para la calle, man.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
¡Vámonos! No, 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 no. Falta de respeto. Falta de respeto y fue 6. Falta de respeto y fue 6. Mira, papi. Tiró por el medio con J-Ram. Ah, ay, Dios mío.
The runner at first with 2 gone.
1 ball.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. They try another pitch out.
2-2.
2 outs.
3-2. Se jodió.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion. So
¡vámonos! ¡Vámonos, pelote basura! ¡Pelote basura! ¡Qué pelote basura! Manito, me falta. ¡Ah, ya hice los 2 hombrones con los rifles! Ya hice los 2 honrones con los rifles. Se supone. Sí, ya los hice. Me falta con los Cubs. Tengo 15 con los Cubs. Ya lo, pero para sacarla. O sea, ya falta un montón para sacarla a Sammy Sosa. Ya pronto tenemos ese pichecito. Pero el pichecito no está tan chévere, no sé. Vamos a ver cómo está el béisbol al día de hoy. Pero Boston ganó hoy a Atlanta. Boston le ganó a Atlanta hoy. Tacho, papi Yamamoto. Papi Yamamoto está tirando súper cabrón, mano. Yamamoto está tirando súper cabrón. Coño, mano. Yamamoto sí está tirando súper bien. De verdad. Una efectividad 1.92. Wow. Sorprende, de verdad que sí sorprende. Voy para los eventos, mi gente. Gané ese jueguito, pero voy para los eventos porque voy para abrir. Creo que. No, dame break. Creo que ya hice los ponches, ¿o no? Tacho, no ponché ni uno. Yo no ponché ni uno, mi gente. Me faltan como quiera par de ponches. Y la mierda es que tengo que usar la 2 cielos aquí. Y 2 cielos es una carta que a mí no me convence. Porque no hace esto mucho. Tiene un baile del diablo en el home. Tiene un baile que no quieran imaginar. De verdad. Wow. Cory, ¿estás por ahí, Cory? ¿O no estás por ahí? Habla claro si estás por ahí o no. Bueno, vamos allá.
Now it's the shortstop,
Leading
Bobby
off
Witt
for the
Jr.
Thunder, the shortstop, Bobby.
Aquí
Bobby.
seguimos.
Vamos a jugar después de un par de jueguitos. Vamos a jugar de otro jueguito aquí para meterle al co-op, que ya por lo menos gané uno. Estaba encabronado, era. Iba a jugar co-op, te lo juro, el cabronado que estaba. Mira esto, mira. Y tiré perfecto para joder.
Maybe a chance for our first run here.
The designated hitter, Ezekiel.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the DH, Ezekiel Tovar. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Todavía hora que yo no se tira el pitch point, mi gente.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul.
Todavía hora que yo no se tira el pitch point.
Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where
No te
you
vayas.
He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Qué porquería. ¿Quién carajo lo tengo ahí?
Go ahead, runs at third. And now
¿Quién yo tengo
here
ahí?
is Sal Freeland. Lifted in the air, right center field. Doyle sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Here's Alex Bregman.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Bregman starting up the middle at second, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2015.
0-2.
Papi, siempre que dice finishing, papi, me encabrono. Porque no poncho a nadie.
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. 2 outs, base is empty.
Siempre que dice finishing, es foul. Siempre.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that...
Oh, now this is blasted.
Está bien, porque así cambió Tommy Edman por 200.
He sends it out of here. It's 3-0. This one's smoke on its way out of here.
Después de Dojado, papi, lo que ha hecho es desastre.
Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 4-0. And here is Michael Conforto. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning. Come back out, you can throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That smash towards center. Doyle pulls it down.
Por poco la deja caer, Doyle. Por poco Doyle la deja caer, mi gente. Yo todavía no he bateado, ahora me toca batear a mí.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Starting on the
La madre.
Lucas Harrison.
Ella le di a mí.
Opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards.
Hay que jugar un cop con Caimán.
The flip to the pitcher. There to beat him by an island.
Hay que ver si Caimán llega por ahí. Está por ahí, pero no sé si. Depende de lo que vaya a hacer hoy.
Fouled off. 1 down, base is empty.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Gets it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Oh, Luke, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And it's fouled away.
Nope. That
one ripped. Bellinger makes the play. That is the inning. Back here in Kansas City, here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
Now pitching, Josh.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Le da todo.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Bregman makes the play, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. They say he went. Lee over at first with one away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. He flips it to second in time. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. There goes the runner. Ball outside. He throws, save. Piazza too late for that one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he
La tiene.
And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Sal Freeland will hit next. Lined to the left.
Todo lo que tiro es amarillo
Around first,
o verde.
for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there
Ha hecho esa
easily.
cantidad de Sal Freeland. Esta cantidad está buena. Y fildea como el diablo.
What you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And
1 ball,
1.
2 strikes.
That's the third. Bregman puts the tag on him, and that's
Mira, Bregman lo tocó y apreté a tirar para primera y Bregman lo tocó.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
Milner.
Misses the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hitting the air out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Mike Piazza digs in now. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
One down, base is empty.
Piazza
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here comes Tommy Edman. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2. And ring him up, says Carl.
Sí fue ponche.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen,
no ball,
you know what's coming in is 95 and above.
Outside, that's a ball.
At least one nasty pitch.
Nandi, hoy sí jugamos.
Dímelo, sí, papi, jugar un momento, jugar por lo menos 2 o 3. Para irme para el carro. Me iba a jugar, está bien cabronado, está bien de juego, no me quiere dar nada. Dos juegos que me dio se fue el team. Se fueron. Y se cayó la conexión. Pero no me quiere dar nada, man.
Long run on his horse. And he hops over the wall for an automatic double. So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Rowley.
Now pitching. Kobe Milner.
That one
Ball.
missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball,
these
1 strike.
players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at
1
the
ball,
plate. They've got to
2
be
strikes.
happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
In plenty of time to first and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Brooks Lee now at the plate. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Juan racing over to make the catch.
Bueno, vamos a romper el equipo.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he lays one down the left side. And it goes just foul. There's another.
Ahí que se dan cuenta,
straight strikeouts. Now at the plate, Brenton Doyle. And he grounds one to the right side.
Ahí que ustedes se dan
Tosses to
cuenta.
first, and 2 straight set
¿Qué
down
clase
to
de
begin
juego
the
es?
bottom of the 3rd. So they're down to their final out. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand grab. And at first, Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Conforto. That's the ball game. This one ends.
Voy a poner el agua, voy a romper el equipo ahora. Voy a poner la dossier, que tengo que poner la dossier. Y toca dossier con su uniforme, ¿verdad? ¿O no? Coño, Tommy. Coño, Tommy.
Aún no tienes a Otani.
No, todavía, brother. Todavía a mí no me sale. Yo no tengo esa dicha, papi. Todavía no tengo esa dicha, mi pana.
Ojalá te salga pronto, te ayudará mucho bateando.
Ajá. Tengo un problema aquí. Yo con Otani no bateo, yo con Otani picheo. Picheo cabrón. Con Otani yo picheo. Con Otani yo no bateo nada, yo no le doy a nada con Otani. Quiero saber en qué posición está Dozier. Tienes el primer bate, segundo bate. Lo voy a cambiar a tercer bate. A tercer bate. Diablo, manito. Carter, mala mía, Carter. Mala mía, papi. Pero tengo que ponerle a ese tipo. Hablo en serio que el único hombre que yo tengo aquí es a ¿cómo se llama? A Chris Sale. Es el único que yo tengo aquí a Chris Sale, es increíble. No tengo más nadie ahí. Dejo jugar este último, voy a jugar co-op. Voy a ir para co-op, mi gente, voy para co-op. Voy a jugar los otros jueguitos de co-op y tumbo. Al carajo. No me sale nada hoy. Esta semanita se me ha hecho bien difícil. Con la de Detroit no, con la de Detroit yo gané. Cuando jugué con la de Detroit, que fue la semana pasada, jugué súper cabrón. Pero esta semanita con Kansas City, diablo, se me ha hecho bien malo. Se me ha hecho bien malo. Con Toronto también jugué cabrón. Con Toronto. Con Toronto fue que me vino el cambio a mí completo, mano. Con Toronto fue que me cambió todo. Cuando di el walk-off con Manny. Con Manny Ramírez. Y sí que me cambió todo, mi gente.
About to get started here. Pitching in our game today, Chris Sale.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boo. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Jackson Chorio leading things off and takes the strike. That misses.
Chorio tiene que estar supercharger. Chorio ayer dio como 3 hombrones por ahí.
2-1.
And that hits the top of the zone for a strike. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Come on.
Here's Alex Verdugo. That one's in there. Strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff
That's
move.
inside.
The changeup missing. And 1-1.
Apretó el redo.
Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Me equivoqué en el picheo porque apretó el redo. Pero ya lo sé. Y salgo de aquí de cero.
Back-to-back singles, that's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, but base hit.
And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. Ground ball, left side. And that's just foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Close but called a ball. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Strike one is so critical in a bat like this with him.
Rudder breaks for third. Down to call here, rolls foul. Misses outside, ball 1. Chorio, the lead runner at second. Verdugo.
Primero que punta.
Strike 3. Now it's Alex Bregman. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single on the board. First, it's 1-6.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sends it out way fast.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Verdugo on his horse and around third. And he's out. He's out.
2 años esperándolo. Cometió el error de su vida.
We go to the bottom of the first. And the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. It's softly on the ground.
Ay, Dios mío, cómo carajo yo le hago eso en esa
Whips it
bola.
across. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And
1-1.
skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Ryan Dozier will hit next.
Dozier tiene un montón de power. Dozier tiene más power que peloteros que tenían más power que él. Dozier tiene un montón demasiado de power.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Monkey. Luke Weaver takes over on the mound.
Now
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is ball 1. And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike. Nope, outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing
ball
good
4.
discipline.
Take your bait.
Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
In the dirt. Montgomery on at first, nobody out. And there's a fly ball deep right field. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Hey!
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got
High fly ball, shallow right field. And there's one down. So up next, Jackson Chorio. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing, called strike. That's outside.
Outside.
1-1. Lucas Erceg taking over on the mound.
and we all know about a slider. It's just
on the ground to short. Witt to third. And got it. But a run does come in to score. Alex Verdugo getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. The kick in the pin. Runner goes. Well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Now a relay to second. Here's the tag. Back here at Kauffman Stadium.
Me quedé parado porque pensé que iba a dar un run.
Rafael Palmeiro. This one chopped in the
Pensé
ground.
que iba a ser un run. Pensé que iba a ser un run.
Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2
1 ball,
strikes.
2 strikes, the count.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. To the right side. Slings to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Chorio. That's
Ball
inside.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Way out front for strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now will bullet to second base, but he's got it to end. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike
There's
Piazza.
back to work. There's the strike.
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Wow, sorprende, papi.
And the 0-2. Swing
Sorprende.
a high fly ball right field. Doyle takes it right. There's one away. Rafael Palmeiro now at the plate.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing
Off the plate,
football.
ball 1.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-1. And there's the ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting. Third baseman,
Now it's Alex Bregman. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that one wrapped foul. And
Ball, that's outside.
And that's ball 1.
Ball,
Just
that's
missed.
out.
Man at first, one away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Nice stop. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Toda la bola mía.
This is Bryce
Dos
Terrain.
veces la bola ahí.
1 for 1 with a single so far. First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty
Now
Matt
pitcher.
Strom. He has a great slider with tons of
Oh.
speed. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And a count 2-1. Popped up.
Papi, le dio a todo.
Witt puts it away.
Y yo
and that's
todavía
the
no le
third
doy a
out.
nada.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon
Fielder.
Doyle.
The center
Talk
fielder.
about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the
Doyle.
diamond. And this guy is
Now
at the
pitching.
top of the list.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Rip, but it curls foul.
Papi, yo con Brandon toco todo.
In there at
No
the
pude bajarlo.
knees. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Hogan, the
0-2
one
the
thing
count.
about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense
Qué lento-
shouldn't
qué lento
either.
bajó el PCI
Hitting-wise,
ahora.
you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is
Takes a tumble and hangs on. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Alex Bregman. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. And
foul ball.
foul ball.
Bueno. Vamos al cojo, mi gente, vamos al cojo.
And that'll do it. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris.
Diablo, manito, no puedo hacer los ponches que tengo que hacer. Creo que el cojo los puedo hacer. Déjame ver, necesito por lo menos... Perdón. ¿Cuántos ponches son los que necesito? Ah, no me contó el ponche. ¿Y con quién fue el ponche? Démembre. ¿Con quién fue el ponche? El ponche no fue con... Por mi madre que el ponche fue con con... El ponche no fue con Hater. Fue con Chris Sale. Dice Closing Pitch. Moonshot. Tengo más probabilidades de los diamantes en Moonshot ahora mismo que los diamantes de allá. Ya los tengo aquellos. Es Closing Pitch, Closing Pitch, Closing Pitch, RP, RP, RP. Estoy confundido. Diablo, manito, estoy bien confundido, mi gente. Estoy bien confundido. No puede ser. Vamos a ver si llegan por ahí. Si no llegan, me voy. Estoy confundido con algo que acaba de pasar. Vamos a ver si Silva llega y llega Cory Milán. No me contó el ponche. No llega nadie. No llega nadie. Estoy aquí invitando gente, no llegan. No hay copo hoy que valga. No hay ni nada, mi pana. Bueno, mi gente. Traté de invitar a los muchachos, pero no sé qué pasa. Mientras Junior Caminero ayer se fue de 4-3 o 5-4 por ahí. Con 3 hombrones creo que fueron. Y un doble. Estaba masacrando la liga el Caminero. Subió Tati Papi. Este está ahí todavía. Bueno, mi gente, invité gente, no llegaron, me voy. Así que hablamos y cuídense. Ya la semana que viene esperamos el miércoles. Miércoles, deja ver si me invitaron. No, nadie me invitaron. Coño, Acuña, mano. Esa calidad de Acuña se ve excelente. Bueno, mi gente, hablamos la semana. Gracias por todo, mano. El juego que se ganó bien, no sé. Estamos jugando bien, el tipo se fue. El otro estábamos perdiendo, el tipo se fue, así que vamos a ver cómo corre la vuelta. No estamos en nada. Vamos a ver cómo corre esta vuelta para tener. Después yo voy a hacer el equipo 4. Este equipo va a ser con los más que yo voy a bater y con los mejores que picheo. Este equipo va a ser así. Por eso no me preocupa. Estoy solamente probando todavía. Así que ya mañana toco otro uniforme. El miércoles toco otro uniforme. Viernes, sábado y domingo. Después cambiamos, mi gente. Así que gracias por todo, de verdad. Cuídense mucho. Cuídense mucho.